Hi everyone. Today I'm going to go ahead and demo how to draw in different graffiti style types. Um, and there's three that we are going to be focusing on in this class. One of them is actually a type that we've already worked with. It is called the Blockbuster. And so that one is just block letters. They can be drawn large, they can be drawn small. And so we're just noticing that there's a lot of nice clean cut edges in this style. The second style is called the roller graffiti. This is made with roller paint brushes, and so that's why it allows for nice, clean, straight edges to be created on the letters. And so that could also be, a little bit similar to the block letters that we've been making in class. Although sometimes they do change in size, and then other times they do add a little bit more of like a personality to some of the letters. The last one that we're going to be looking at is the full color pieces graffiti. And really, I want those of us who are advanced enough to go ahead and tackle in this style. Most of us in this class are beginners, so we're going to be mostly focusing on the Blockbuster and the roller, but I definitely do have some advanced students, and so if you are approved for it, go ahead and tackle this one. We're going to start with the Blockbuster, so just regular, right? Super easy, super beginner level. And so this right here, this is your worksheet. We have 3 buildings. On each face of the building, I want you to draw. And so you're going to draw those block letters, those graffiti letters. And right here, you're going to notice that there is a dot. This is actually your vanishing point. Your horizon line is right here. It's just fallen right behind the buildings, okay? And so let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm going to start here. And so I'm going to move this, and I'm just going to go ahead and measure this side really quick. It is 7 inches, and so I'm going to go ahead and right here at the 6-inch mark, this is where all of my writing is going to be. I'm not going to write anything down here, okay? And then, yeah, we'll leave it just about there. And so from here, I'm gonna grab my ruler and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that and just split it right there. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my ruler again. And you can do one of two things, okay? When you're writing your letters, you can freestyle those. You can freehand your letters and then clean up the lines with the ruler, or you can draw them, write them using the ruler. And so I'm gonna go ahead and do a combination of both. I'm just trying to get it nice and focused. Okay. All right, and so here we go. I am going to put, let's see, what do we want to tag this? I think we're gonna write San Jose. I think that's what we're going to do. So San is 3 letters, Jose is 4 letters, so we need 7. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's use all of these. Okay, so from right here, at every inch mark, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just going to make a little line. And then right here. And so right now what I'm doing is I'm measuring out all the lines that I'm going to need. So then right here, right there. That one, and then this one. Okay, and so right now we have all of our lines. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so now we can go ahead and put SAN JOSE for San Jose. Okay. And just like I told you before, we can go ahead, we're gonna make these block letters, so I'm going to just freehand it like it's a block letter. So something like this. So maybe something like that, so San Jose. Okay, then right here, I think I'm gonna go ahead. sand, and then right here, we're gonna go ahead. And then I'm gonna go ahead and grab an eraser. I'm gonna make this bottom part a little bit larger. Okay. And so right now we have sand, and if I want to go ahead and clean it up with my ruler, I totally can. Right? Just by going to all of the edges and just kind of cleaning it up like this. Then going back in, something like that. Okay, and so I'm just going to go ahead and draw the rest of these letters. So. Okay, and then this is going to be O. Like this. And so this is free-handed. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video so that I can clean up all of my letters. Okay, so I went ahead and now I have all of the letters nicely adjusted. I went ahead and I cleaned up those lines. And so now that I have my letters written, it's time for the next step. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to start adding all of the rays for every corner that we see. And so I'm not going to tackle this one letter at a time. I'm actually going to tackle all of them at the same time. Okay, so right here is the vanishing point. Okay, here's a corner. We're gonna go ahead, and this one's the one that we see. Boom. Right here, corner, we see it. Right here, corner, we see it. Right here, corner, we see it. Okay. Then this one, right here, corner, we see it. This one, right, the corner over here, we see that one too. Okay. So everywhere we see that corner, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna add a ray. So right here, this is a corner. Over here, this one too. All right. Then over here, this corner here. And I am going to overlap. I know I spaced them out, but I'm going to overlap so that the words look like they're closer together. Okay. Then this one. Okay. Then over here we have this. This is going to be covered by that right there. The rest of these are covered too. Over here. That one we don't see any other. Over here. This one. I know there's technically corners here as well, but if we draw it, it's going to overlap with the actual letter. So that's actually an interior ray, and I don't want to see any of the interior rays. Then over here, we have, let me double check. Yep, and then over here. Yep. And the only places I'm not adding the rays is at the bottom because this is already the edge of the building. Okay. So now that we're looking at our image like this, we have our rays. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start including my vertical lines. So right here, this would be a vertical line right here. Right over here, that would be a vertical line. Right here, this one would be a vertical line. Right? This one would be a vertical line. This would be a vertical line. This is a vertical line. This is a vertical line, and that's a vertical line. And then, doesn't seem like we have a vertical line here yet. Okay, and so there are our vertical lines. Now we're gonna go ahead and include the horizontal lines. So that'll be this guy here. Then over here we have it there. Then over here, that's where we have that. That's where we have that. This one's here. This one's here. This one is actually right here at the bottom. Then this one here. That one here. And then the last vertical lines right here. Right here. Then we do get one right here. Okay. And then we do get one over on this side. Okay. Here we will see one there, but because this is at a diagonal line, we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna copy the direction of this line here. Okay, so this is technically a ray, it doesn't go anywhere, so we just follow it right there. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. And then over here, these are good too. And then the last horizontal lines, I'm looking through and skimming through. Doesn't seem like we have any more. We've covered all of them. And so, oh, actually right here, here's another horizontal line. Okay, so our last horizontal line. So there it is. Okay, and so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna color this in so you guys can see what it's going to look like. Okay, and I went ahead and I turned off the camera light so that you guys can see. And so this is what it's kind of looking like from here, San Jose. So this is what it looks like there. And so this, again,